right, guys and ladies, here I am with the boat out of the water. Well, here's what happened. I left for the week. The electric motor was out of the water, well, except for the blades were touching the water. Somehow, on its own, the electric motor started spinning the blades and splashing water into the boat, filling the boat with 2 or 3 inches of water, and the hull is now flooded with 50 gallons or so. I can't even barely move this boat. So until we come up with a solution, let's go fishing. I'm gonna make my first cast right here off the dock. I was going to make a shrimp recipe with fish, and I think I can do it low carb. And I was going to call this Rescued Lure Day. You see, I'd like to use this little jig head with various small plastic tails on the end, ones that are in my tackle box, and I've neglected them for decades. Don't ask me the name of these little baits. I don't remember. They're all probably extinct anyway. Let's get up the hill and go fishing. I'm looking for. I just knew there had to be some big ones in here, and they are big. And I only need a few for this recipe. I'm so happy. Let's put them on a stringer and keep them in the water. I hear a car. I hear a vehicle. This could be my neighbor here to help me. Let's see. Yes, that's his van. Help is at hand.
See how much water you got in there?
It felt like 50 gallons. I threw my back out. So it's all in there.
Yep.
So it can be pumped.
Pumped, poured. See?
Oh my goodness. That's great news. The water's pretty well drained out of there now.
Yeah.
Great. Well, here I am back at Lake Catch Your Big One fishing again. I can't believe it. My neighbor is so good to me. He knows how to fix everything. Of course, I paid him something. Yeah, I felt that. Okay, a pretty good one. And it's going on the same stringer as the one from the other lake. Yeah, oh, good one. Where is it? I thought it was bigger. Well, it is actually very big. Sometimes they're not very colorful, but they're big. Oh, this is nice. Oh, this is a good one. Oh, he's on. He is on. That's unbelievably big. He chased after it the whole way back. I thought I didn't have it, then I thought I did, then I thought, well, you know how that goes. This is the biggest yet. Look, I've got a bunch of these gold tails I found in my tackle box, little rubber things with gold flake in them. I probably had them in that tackle box since 1976. It suits me, though, because I'm flaky myself. Yeah, okay. Oh, look at this. Immense. I'm gonna call it quits here. This is amazing. Look at the size. My rescued lure. Look at that. He's 9 inches. Yeah. All right. I'm putting them back. I have plenty for the recipe. There's no need to be greedy about this. Wow. Looky here, I've got 5 nice bluegill. That's plenty for my combo of fish and shrimp. It's amazing what started out as an utter disaster of a day turned out to be productive and fun. Let's get in the house and fillet these guys, and tomorrow it's bluegill and shrimp. Low carb, of course. Here it is the next day. I can't believe what an ignoramus I was. All I had to do was open the storage compartment to drain the boat out. Well, it's sure good to have kind, smart neighbors. Now I have 3/4 of a pound of these nice bluegill fillets. Together with the shrimp I've got, we have more than enough for dinner tonight. First though, let's do a quickie side. Here I've got 2 enormous cucumbers. I'm going to thinly slice at least one of them and see how much we get. I'm going about 1/16 of an inch. These devices scare me. I used 1.5 of those colossal cucumbers. Here I have a little dill weed, the feathery parts. I'm not sure what I'm doing, but I'm going to chop this fresh. I think fresh is better than dried. 1/2 cup of sour cream. Look, I've got this huge colorful bowl. Food tastes better in colorful bowls. That's about 1/2 cup. This isn't even in the original recipe, but I'm going to add about 3 tablespoons of mayonnaise for tang. I like tang. Now for even more tang, I'm going to put in 2 tablespoons of this white vinegar. You know what? I'm going to add the rest of this sour cream. Thicken it. Keep it thick, because the cucumbers have so much water in them. And what the heck? A couple more tablespoons of mayo. Now, if I were using regular Splenda, I would add 1.5 packages. But this time, I've got the liquid, and that's just 2 drops. Let's throw our dill into the mix. That's 2 tablespoons. That's more than enough. Here's something else not in the recipe. 1/2 teaspoon of salt. You gotta have some salt. Now lots of pepper. Time for our cucumbers. Now, just for more fun, I'm gonna take a handful of these pre-sliced onions, red onions, maybe 4 ounces, 5 ounces, something like that. Doesn't this look good? Let's put it in the fridge for like an hour or so. I've got 1 pound of large shrimp here. So now let's get on with our bluegill and shrimp parmesan. Let's see, 4 tablespoons of olive oil. 2 cloves of minced garlic. Well, you know me by now, I'm so lazy. Let's use a couple teaspoons from this jar. 1, 2, yeah. Here's about 3/4 teaspoon of pepper, ground pepper. I'm not adding salt, you'll see why later. Now I'm going to add our little shrimpies. And I'm not stopping there. I'm adding the bluegill. Let's toss this. This is ready for the fridge. I'm going to let it marinate for 1 hour. What I'm trying to do now is set up a little breading station. I say breading, but you know me. My recipes are low carb. And here's the main breading. Over 1 cup of ground up pork rinds. Now don't be a naysayer. Think of these as bacon powder. I ground these up myself in the food processor, and that's a chore. But look what I have for the future. Pre-ground pork rinds from Amazon. I'm lazy, what can I say? Let's get this in. See what else I have here? 3/4 cup of freshly grated Parmigiano Reggiano. You have to say it like that. It tastes better. It was freshly grated by the supermarket staff, actually, and here it is. Let's add this and stir. As you know, Parmesan is a bit salty, and so are the pork rinds. So there's no need to add salt. I often run out of breading, so I'm adding more. Here's more pork rinds. I don't know, another 2 cups. 2 cups total. Let's add more Parmesan. Yeah. Okay. Well, we've got our fish here and our breading, and I've got a pan, and I lined it with non-stick foil. I'm not going to add any grease. Just this non-stick foil should work. Now, here we go. Let's try a bluegill first. A bluegill fillet. All right, let's continue. Look, the last gimpy shrimpy. I'm gonna slide these babies in the oven for 10 minutes at 475. Let's put our buddies in here, like I said, 10 minutes. While our bluegill and shrimp are roasting away in the oven, I have to let you all know the famous celebrity restaurant and food critic Miss Lulu Cheeks has agreed to join me for dinner tonight, and I'm thrilled. But you should know, I've been trying to get her to marry me for decades, but without any luck. We've got friends who've been married for like 50 years. They must be so happy. Maybe if I point them out to her, she'll see the light. It's been 10 minutes. Let's see what we've got. Ah, look. Oven fried fish and shrimp. Wow, it really does look good. I'm so pleased to have here with me tonight the famous celebrity restaurant and food critic, Miss Lulu Cheeks. And thank you so much for dining with me here at my poorly preserved prefab. And you consumed my sour cream cucumbers and bluegill and shrimp parmesan. And I'm anxious to find out what you thought of them.
I thought they were very good. I enjoy the salad because, I like cucumbers with that kind of sauce on it, and the fresh dill was lovely.
Refreshing.
And the shrimp and fish were excellent, and they stayed nice and moist.
Yeah.
And the side, the things to dip them in were all both very good.
Oh,
so thank you.
Thank you so much. I worried about that recipe, and I'm so glad it came out well. Miss Cheeks? Oh, I mean Lulu. Just imagine our friends Joe and Connie. They celebrated their 50th anniversary the other day. They must be so happy and so in love. Although I did notice that Connie wears her wedding ring on the wrong finger.
Yeah, I know. It's because she married the wrong man.
Huh? Ooh. Can I have a hug?